So, hello and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk a little bit about making energetic space. So, some of you who follow me on Instagram may have noticed that I decided to sell some of my tarot cards. So, over the last 10 years or so of reading tarot, I have collected like over 20 decks, over 20 tarot, angel, oracle decks. Um, and I realized that I literally only use about three, but I've got over 20. And I thought, you know what? I need to get rid of them. But it took me such a long time to get rid of them. Like, it's been a thought in my mind for maybe well over a year, but I wanted to hold on to them because I love the artwork in them. I love the variety of them. Um, but I also didn't want them to just go anywhere. I didn't want to bring them to a charity shop, for instance, because I wanted to feel like I was passing them on to people who wanted those particular decks, right? I wanted to know that they were going to good homes. So in the end, I went on to Vinted and I sold most of them through Vinted. I'm in the process of selling them. I've been surprised at how fast they've been flying off. It's been amazing. And I know that they're going to people who will really value them. And I haven't sold them for a lot of money. I've been selling them quite cheaply. Because it's not really about the money, it's about making sure that they go to good homes, people that will use them. Because obviously, cards are extremely energetic, right? The whole point for me of using tarot cards or oracle cards is to aid in reading the energy that I can read without the cards. So they're kind of like a conduit for energy. And so having cards that I'm not using kind of feels like stuck energy, right? So I felt like I needed to get that energy flowing, I needed to get that energy moving, and I could do that best by passing them on to people who will use them, right? It felt really important that they go to people who's going to use them, because that's what they're there for, right? They're there to be used. So making this space energetically is also obviously me making space physically, because now I have a bit more space in my flat without these 20 odd decks of cards. Um, and it just got me thinking, like, what other ways can we make energetic space in our lives, and why do we want to do that? And I think really simply, making energetic space allows better, more aligned things to come into your life. Better is probably not the best words. I'm going to say alignment. I'm going to say it allows things that are in alignment with where you are now to come into your life, right? Once you've made the space. There's this kind of like thought process, or I don't even know where I've heard this, but I heard it somewhere that if you're wanting to bring a relationship into your life and you live on your own and you're single, you should make space for that person in your house. So, like, you should make space for that person in your wardrobe. You should make space for that person in your bed by sticking to one side, and that works to bring in a partner. Okay, so kind of metaphorically and physically making space, energetically making space allows what is for you to come in. This theme of making space has also been something I've been thinking about as I had fibroids removed from my uterus, because now I have space in my uterus, I have space in my room, and what that means, right? Creating space should always kind of lift your energy somewhat, because it's creating space for you on an energetic, auric kind of way, right? Allowing for greater alignment. I feel like I just repeated that a lot, but I think it's because it's very important that we understand why making energetic space is so good for us. And it comes down to little things like cleaning your house or cleaning out an area of your house every once in a while, passing on, clothes that you no longer wear, either putting those up for sale or bringing those to charity shops, but continually making space for things that suit where you are at now. Because we all know what it's like to outgrow things, right? Keeping on the clothes metaphor. We know what it's like to outgrow clothes and think, oh, well, maybe I'll keep that in case I want to wear it again or in case I lose weight and can wear it again. But wouldn't it just be better to get some clothes that work for who you are now, you know? So that is what making space is all about. Making space is in order to let what's meant for you come in, find you, right? So just a little something to think about. If you're feeling stuck in life, or if you're feeling like I did with the tarot cards, an urge to kind of let go of what you've outgrown, if you find it scary to do that, know that in doing so, you will allow more space for what's right for you, what's meant for you to come in to alignment with you now. And that can only be a good thing for your soul's growth and direction. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.